Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name's James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2013 Mini Cooper 1.6 S Sport Chilli. It's done just 54,000 miles and it's got full service history with 5 services in total. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we found them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. As I go around the car today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres. We'll have a look in the back. We'll have a look inside the vehicle. Have a look at all the functionality, which there's plenty of in this. We'll have a look at all the seats. I'll even tell you what it smells like. Once we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine. And then finally, if I can get my camera underneath it because it's quite low, we'll have a look underneath at the chassis and also all the other bits under there as well. Right, so before I continue, if once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance the car, an application takes about 5 minutes. There's lots of different options in regards to deposits. You don't even have to put a deposit on if you don't want to, but obviously you've got a better chance of being approved, and obviously the rates that, well, not the rates, but the actual monthly cost will come down if you put a deposit in it. And say an application takes about 5 minutes. We can usually get you a decision within about an hour, and in most cases, if you're here on site, you could drive it away the same day. Right, so let's start with the bonnet, and then obviously we can work our way around from there. As I say, this car, it's not one I've seen before. We do deal with lots of different vehicles, so I've just been reading through. I've had a good sit inside it, got to know it. And there's lots and lots of spec on the car, so it's obviously a really well specified thing. So starting with the bonnet, hopefully you can see from that it's in nice shape. There's no obvious damage or dents. It's got the bi-xenon headlights. It's just started raining. Hopefully I can get around it before it really comes down. Okay, so the bonnet's in nice condition, as you can see. So front bumper, and again it's in great condition. Obviously the wing is integrated with the bonnet, but the rest of it, as you can see, is in nice condition and there's no damage. So passenger side front wheel and tyre, the wheel's in great condition. It's a Goodyear tyre, and hopefully you can see from that there's plenty of tread on the tyre. As a guess, I'd say about 7 or 8 mil. Windscreen, no damage. There's no stone chips, no cracks. Let's start. Let me just pull that off. Let's start with the roof. What I was going to say. The roof's in great condition, and hopefully you can see from that there's no dents, and the paint's in fantastic condition. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. Let's do this shot first, because then you can see if there's any dents. Doesn't that look great? That's a proper mirror shot. And hopefully you can see from that there's no dents. There's no nasty marks or scratches. And everything looks nice and clean. Passenger side mirror back's in great condition. So obviously got the tinted rear windows all round. So passenger side rear wheel and tyre. So again, it's a Goodyear tyre. Matching tread depth, I'd say. Obviously plenty of tread. Onto the rear door, tailgate, spoiler. And again, it's in nice condition, there's no damage. Let's have a look at the actual boot itself. And again, it's in nice condition with no obvious damage. Just switch that off. So I've got a warning on my phone. Right, so the rear bumper, dual exit exhaust, and everything's in nice condition. Got a very small scuff here. That's the first thing I've seen on it, to be honest. Can't see anything else. Let's have a quick look in the boot. So, inside the back, there's no damage on anything. Everything looks really nice and clean. So, in the back, you've got an unused pump kit with that stuff that you put in your tyres, jack, and all your tools. That looks like it's never been out to me. The boot's in great condition, there's no damage, everything's really nice and clean, as is the partial shelf. Let's shut that too. Right, so let's work our way down the driver's side now. Let's just have a quick look at the tail light. Let's look at that. The tail light's in great condition, there's no damage, no cracks. And that's the same for this side as well. So let's work our way down the driver's side. Now, I've just noticed a few very light scratches there. That probably looks worse than it actually is on the video. If you look at that now, I can't actually feel those scratches under my finger. You can hardly see them, look. Potentially they would polish out. Right, so let's have a look at the rear wheel and tyre driver's side. Wheel's in great condition, it's a matching tyre and matching tread depth. Right, so let's work our way down the driver's side again this time, and hopefully you can see from that it's the same as the other side. It's in fantastic condition. Just making sure I've not missed anything. There is a little dent here. It is tiny though. See that? It's a nothing, but I'd rather show absolutely everything. Won't actually pick up on the camera, to be fair, but it is there. It is tiny. So I can't see anything else. So onto the driver's side front wing, which again is obviously integrated with the bonnet. And again, everything's in nice condition. So onto the final wheel. Driver's side front, wheel's in great condition. Great news, it's a matching tyre and matching tread depth. So it's a set of good years all round, and they've all got lots of tread on them. So no tyres to replace for a long time. And obviously the great news is that they're a good set of tyres as well. Okay, so onto the interior. Just put that down there. So, driver's side door is in great condition, there's no damage, everything looks nice and clean. On the armrest is your electric mirrors. Driver's seat. Bolsters are really nice and firm. The material, as hopefully you can see from that, is really nice and clean, and it's free from damage. Everything looks in fantastic condition inside, actually, to be fair. Let's bring that forwards. So in the back, and again, everything's in really clean condition. The seats don't really look like they've been used to me in the back at all. It's got the optional armrest. I think presumably that's a phone holder, but I'm not 1000%. That does come back when there's a cup holder in the back as well. Obviously, if you want to see something else in a little bit more detail, if you think I've missed something, just give me a shout. I'm more than happy to show you absolutely anything. It's not a problem at all. So I'm 6'2", and I can sit in this quite comfortably, to be fair. It's very comfortable, and there's even seat to move, so I mean I can move the seat right back, and it's still comfortable. Okay, so onto the interior itself. So there's lots of different options. I would hope that if you're watching this, you probably know what there is anyway. But steering wheel controls, you've got cruise control, and then this side is your media center, your voice command, and obviously your phone control from there as well. There are 2 keys. like classed as key fob things. Let's start it up. You have to depress the clutch to start, press the button, start straight away, no issues at all. So the only warning light, as you can see, is the fuel light, and that's it. So let's have a quick look through. I've got to be honest, this is only the second time I've looked, so a lot of this stuff is new to me. So this one, I believe, is your ambient lighting, and that creates, as you can see, the green light, and there's lots of different options, so I'll flick through them. Back where we were. So yeah, there's lots of different options. There's the ones on the top, down by the door mirrors, down here. So yeah, lots of different options, and it looks really nice as well. It's got, as you can see, tuner, DAB, CD, auxiliary, USB 1 and USB 2. DAB, let me just have a mess about with it. Here we go. Sorry. So DAB, you can go to a list, and then obviously what you can do is you can go down the different areas. So if I go to D1 National, it's loading the list. We've got Absolute Radio, Capital Dance, Capital UK, so classic, everyone's favourite, not. So go down to Capital Extra. Everything works perfectly, it's seamless, it's if you can hear that, it's a nice stereo system, sounds really nice and clear. So yeah, it's a decent system. Let's turn that down for the moment. So let's get out of there. There's a menu. If we look at computer, you can see that, what does the system say? So I mean, it says mile per gallon is about 49 miles per gallon. It's getting an average at the minute of about 40.3. It's going to come down to how you drive it at the end of the day. So there's lots of different things there. You've got your temperature, your range, average speed, etc. You configure it and whatever else. And then there's like other things like, so your telephone, your sound, so you can have your bass up, your treble up, balance, fader, etc. Your CD players down here. Electric windows, obviously, ×2, and they obviously both work, as you'll see. Then it's front and rear fog lights, and also you can lock and unlock the vehicle from here as well. Down below is USB and auxiliary, and then also here you've got your sport button, which changes that on there to sport, which obviously gives you different settings for what you're going to do. It's got stop start, which obviously takes it off, and then you've got stability control, which comes off there as well. Switch that off. Right, so cubby holes, as per normal, there's a couple of cubby holes. There's your locking wheel nut, and then your normal glove box with your service history in it. Let's have a quick look at the passenger seats. Passenger seats in fantastic condition. Bolsters are really very firm, and the material's really nice and clean. If I was a gambling man, I'd say that doesn't really feel like anyone's ever sat in that to me. The bolsters feel like new, as does all the material and everything else. Dashboard is very clean, it's free from damage, it smells nice inside as well. I can't think what it is. I suppose it's got that leathery smell. I'm not sure, nothing else anyway. It certainly doesn't smell like cigarettes or dogs or anything like that. It's clearly been looked after and loved, whoever's owned it, that's a fact. Roof lining is again very clean, and it's really nice condition. Drives well as well. Obviously 54,000 miles, it's not done anything. It's been just cared for. Obviously got air conditioning as well, heated front and rear screens. Tell you what, let's just try the air conditioning while we're here. Turn it to low, air conditioning's on. Just turn it off that. Put it on that one. Turn the fan up. It's not instantly cold. It's definitely getting colder. Yeah, so it's cold. It's just not freezing cold. So it's, you know, it does work still. Let's switch that off. It's too cold for that. So anything else? Can't think of anything else. Obviously, it's a 6-speed manual gearbox. It feels nice and tight. The clutch feels perfect as well. Doesn't feel like it's going to go any minute. It's just a nice gearbox. Can't think of anything else, so let's switch it off. Let's have a quick look around the other side at the passenger seat. So, passenger door card. As you can see, it's in great condition. There's no obvious marks or damage. Everything looks nice and clean. If you've got kids, you can switch your airbags off there. Passenger seat, as you can see, like I said before, you know, it doesn't feel to me like anyone sat in that. It's really very, very clean, and it feels new. Okay, let's pop the bonnet. Obviously, if you think I've missed something, I'm only human. It's not purposeful, I can assure you. Give me a shout. I'm more than happy to do any video that you need or on any item. It's not a problem. So under the bonnet, obviously it's got full service history. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out. At 54,000 miles with 5 services, it's really been looked after, and it's in fantastic condition. So you can see the turbo unit. It's not got any oily residue around it. Obviously around this part here you would see oil if it had got a leak or anything like that, or any historic problems, and that's the same for the engine as well. And if you look closely, you can see it's not been cleaned, so it's just, this is what it is. It's got those really good bison on headlights. All the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. It's just spot on. Really very nice. Drives great as well. Another good place to look is on the top of the bonnet. Hopefully you can see from that, again, there's nothing that's out of place. Let's have a quick look underneath if I can get under there. Hopefully I can. Oh no, I don't think I'm going to, am I? I think it's too low, unfortunately. Let's just try that again. Let's just try that again. Hopefully you can see from there. Everything is spot on. No signs of any historic oil leaks or anything. Oh, I can't do it, unfortunately. Let's try that. So yeah, no. So I can't get any further underneath it, unfortunately, but it is really dry under there anyway. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you need to see. If you're here in person, and probably a little bit more. I do realise that we're on 18 minutes. I do go on a little bit, but you know, I want to show you absolutely everything so that you can make an informed decision from home. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. More importantly at the moment though, stay safe, look after yourself. Bye bye.